Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome to today's video. Today I am reviewing the Samsung Bespoke Smart Slide-In Induction Range. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First, I'd like to say, please subscribe, please like this video, and also share it, make comments, questions, anything like that, and I'd be happy to hear all of your responses. Alright, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the price point of this induction range. It is currently $1,199, so I'm just going to round it out to $1,200. It is July 23rd, 2024, and this is at the Samsung.com website's price. That's the price that I go by because that's where I bought it from. I didn't buy it from another retailer like Best Buy or anything like that. It just came straight from Samsung.com. And to start with the features, I'm gonna first mention that these induction ranges strangely do not come with a power cord. The 40 amp, I believe it's called, or 40 something like that. Sorry if I totally slaughtered or ruined that, but I'm not an electrician. But it's that huge plug that goes in the back. And I bought their washer dryer Bespoke high efficiency set a couple years ago, and it came with both. It came with two plugs that at your choosing. So if you have the one style where, well, it's pretty much hard to explain. You would have to see a picture of it. Looks kind of like a happy face. You can have that, or you can have the other one. And you're left with one left over, and to do whatever you want to do with, like give it to a friend or family member, something like that. And that was great. Like, that was wonderful because it helped everybody. You did not have a requirement to go out and buy a separate power cord, but for this particular product you do. And I'm imagining I'm pretty sure all of their Bespoke ranges that are induction, because they have a line of them, like different models, different model numbers, different colors, all come like that. It's pretty strange. So I won't be powering it on right now. It just arrived a few hours ago, and I won't be kind of cooking anything on the stove or boiling water, nothing like that. But I'm just going to go over how it looks, the price point, what I think of it, my comments, and if you should buy this or not. So to start, I'm going to show you just how it looks, and I think it looks really good, especially if you're a Samsung fan. Like, I like Samsung. I follow them, and I own their appliances. I've owned their phones in the past, and their sound bars, and many other products that they've come out with. But like, if you're one of those who has to have a Samsung product, this probably would be for you. Because of the looks, and if you follow Samsung closely, you kind of understand. But this is how it looks. It's pretty nice. It's a upgrade to the kitchen for sure. It is very simple and boxy. I kind of like the boxy look. So if you check out the handle, it's like a box. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but from the side it's like that. But from the front it just kind of looks like a box, which is kind of cool. It comes in this metallic matte black. I hope the camera picks it up. And it's like a cube. It looks like a cube. It's not rounded out or anything. It's like a square, but yeah, it looks like that. Here you have the same font. I have to turn this light off. I'm sorry about that. And so here is the control panel to the induction and the oven, the stovetop and the oven. So here you have all your controls. It says induction 0 through I believe 9, and you can arrow down or up. You have a timer, boost. I believe that's air fry, but I am not sure because I haven't used it yet. You have a pause button. I think it controls the locks, so if you're pressing around or a kid is pressing around, they can't change it. Okay, and back. And here is your light up display. I believe it's LCD to show what's going on. Here is your oven, and you have your up and down controls here. Temp, hold down for 3 seconds for the oven light. Wi-Fi, okay, back, and your start stop. This is my other glass top range has this, and it pretty much is self-explanatory when you start using it. All your what's going on is gonna light up an LCD blue right here. So this is a anti-scratch, anti-fingerprint cooktop. So as you can see, here is the glass, and my other Samsung stove is the whole thing is like this, and any little thing pretty much shows up, and you got to be real careful with it, you know, with scratches and setting pots down and sliding pots around and stuff like that. And it's because it's the glass top. But here is their anti-scratch, and it's really nice. It should last a long time to come up with scratches because of this material. It prevents fingerprints, so I'm like touching it, but it's like barely showing up. I should probably show right there. It doesn't show up, which is great. And it has a slight grip, so when you place your pan on, it does not slide around as easy as it does obviously on glass, which is really slick. And that is a great feature. If it's something you're looking for, I would consider this. You cannot use non-stick aluminum pans on any induction range. Doesn't matter what brand it is. It must be cast iron or specifically made for induction ranges. Or you can buy a converter that you lay on top of here, and then you could put your pan on top like that and start cooking. But if not, it won't heat up, and you will not be able to cook your food. So I already knew that before I bought it. I said, you know, induction is it cooks more evenly. It's a magnetic source of heat reaction that it makes, and it's supposed to heat up faster, boil pots of water faster for your pasta and whatnot. And so I picked this. To move on, it says induction right here. I think back here might be for the oven, where the exhaust comes out, something like that. You have a QR code over here. Down here is your smart things to get you started. So I believe you'll scan that, and then you can start up on your connecting this to your smart things app, and you can do some things with this induction range and your other appliances and products from Samsung on the Smart Things app. It will, I think, preheat, but I am not sure. Something you would have to look into. So there's that. It is Energy Star. Energy Star right there. If it'll, you know, yeah, if it'll focus in. And here is the inside of the oven. Ta-da! It's got what I call, it's not anything from Samsung, but what I call it the signature blue Samsung oven color. It's this dark blue color with the specs in it. And I think it's really nice. It looks good, looks attractive. I love it. I think it's nicer than the other ovens that are out there interior wise. I like the hardware. I think it's higher quality than some of the cheaper things that you get out there. This trim right here, you know, it's like the cushion, keeps the door from slamming, is very high quality. I'm trying to zoom in the best that I can, but it's like strong. And I think this will last a long time before you have to replace it. And here's the interior. The light is back there. You get an ample light source when you are using it. I use mine plenty of times, especially when the door is closed, and to look through this oven window to check on my bakery items and things like that. It's got 6 levels adjustment right here, so you can go like when you're cooking and the instruction says go to the bottom rack, you know, you got down here, and then take it to the middle rack, you can go up here. My oven has 3, this one has 6, so you can adjust your racks accordingly. 6.3 cubic feet. There is much more to this oven, but I won't go through everything, of course, because this would be a 2-3 hour video, and I don't want to do something like that to you all and bore you to death. So but I'm showing you pretty much some of the key features here. Closing the oven now. We are moving on to this bottom drawer, and it's like this. It's very light. It's not something that is like heavy. It's light. It's real light. And that's what it looks like in there. Pretty cool design. It's like a nice steel material. That's the handle. That's what the handle looks like right there. Ooh, nice. I kind of like it. It's definitely up to date versus some of the other stoves that you can see out there. Closes no problem. It's not something you have to jimmy with first. I like the hardware on the feet, so it's like that. I like this material. I like this plastic material. It's more user-friendly. Like, these are hard to adjust on refrigerators especially and things like that, but I kind of think this might be a little bit easier to do. You just need, if you have someone to give you a hand to like turn this so it's not wobbling. So that's kind of nice. Okay, we'll close this up. And nice glass door. The glass looks really nice, high quality. Nothing real cheap on it that you notice, like, oh my god, like that's gonna break, or that looks really cheap or terrible. Looks good. And like, I want to show you their website here real quick, because I want to show you that you should go here to get every single detail about the stove. I went through some of the key things and what it looks like and everything, but I highly recommend going to Samsung.com, and here it is, and reading it and going through everything. Right now it's got a 4.3 rating, and it'll tell you everything about the stove, especially the measurements. So mine sticks out a little, as you can see right here. You want to make sure you measure it. I knew the size before I bought it, but if this is a concern for you, you might want to consider that. It also has everything, the bells and whistles and things like that on there. So a couple things that I'm not going to go through them all, but I highly recommend that you do if this is something you might buy. It is Energy Star. It works with your SmartThings. It comes in stainless steel and matte black, which is this one. You get a 1-year warranty, but if you want to add on a 3-year or 5-year, you can. They haul away for free, so they could take your old appliance away for free. They have a payment plan if approved. And I want to show you get a free cookware set as well. Here is a picture of like how it is more scratch resistant to others. powerful, and I highly believe that it is. Cleanup is supposed to be a lot easier on this particular appliance. And yeah, make sure you measure, everybody. Especially if you have two counters you need to fit right. For sure, make sure you measure that, because it is a different size than other ones. It's a little bit bigger. Here is your free induction cookware set. Comes with a big pot, a smaller saucepan, and a large size skillet, and a little skillet with lids. And I think that's great, so you know it's not going to get scratched. It's the right ones, so that's good to have. You just have to sign out for it, or let's see, submit a claim. It received a couple of awards, or an award right here or two. I saw a different award too, from like a ratings company. And that's pretty much it. And it has all your specs up here, so you just go to specs and see all specs, and it'll tell you everything about this stove. I call it a stove, I'm sorry. And so JD Power, yeah, it got a JD Power award right there. So so that gives you a lot of information, pretty much the total information. This video has like a live, you know, it's not produced or anything, and you know, made to look super fancy. It's just from my home, at my home, from my camera. So you get a pretty honest video here of what it looks like. And so finally we are getting to my rating, and I am going to rate this stove 4 stars out of 5. Yay! And do I recommend this to buyers out there? Yes, I do. If you have the $1,200 and it's, you know, it's not a problem, it's something that you can do, and you're looking for an anti-scratch, anti-fingerprint, black induction range, slide-in range, I recommend that you go out and you buy this. You'll be happy you did, and you'll be twice as happy if you're a big Samsung fan, because I know how it is when you follow Samsung and you want all their products. You would be like extra happy if you had this. And so that will do it for today. I hope this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And again, please like this video, subscribe, make comments, ask questions. I really love hearing from you guys. All right, that does it for me. I wish you all the best day ever. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.